I grew up in a time when times were tough. There were times when my mother and parents struggled to put food on the table. There were times we only had macaroni, and my grandchildren sometimes, when they see me, even my children, when I fix oatmeal, just use that as an example. When I fix oatmeal, they grab the brown sugar, they grab the milk. Me, I grab the salt, because salt was our staple for our oatmeal, because we had no sugar, we had no milk, and it was a luxury for us when I was growing up if we had a can of carnation milk. And we were lucky if we had color in our soups, which was tomato soup. I remember one time when we were living in Big Rossi, I got tired of tomato soup. I got tired of macaroni. So when we sat down at the table, our chairs was our bed. My mother and Dad had a table, and on the other side of the table were their chairs, but our chairs was our bed. And as a child, I guess I had a tantrum. I didn't want to eat my macaroni. I refused to eat my macaroni, and the next day we had macaroni. I said, no, I'm not going to eat macaroni. So what I did was, when I had a tantrum, because our bed was our chairs, I flung myself over and I just refused to sit up and eat. So one day my older sister decided to teach me a lesson, to stop me from having a tantrum and eat what was on the table. Because if you don't eat what's on the table, you don't eat. And so what they did was, they knew I was going to throw a tantrum. So they put a basin of water at the back of me. And when I went to have a tantrum, I flung myself onto a basin of water. That was the way we were disciplined, my sisters. And those are my memories of coping the hard life that my parents made. Today they have the luxury of, when they do laundry, they have the luxury of just putting their clothes in a washing machine. When I was growing up, we washed clothes on a tub and a washboard. And on another tub, that was our rinse water, and we rinsed by hand. And we hung our clothes in the outside with clothespins. And in the winter, same thing. Our clothes froze on a line. Overnight we hung them. The next day we brought them in, hung them all around the house to dry. That was our growing up. And today, I tell my children, the luxuries that you have today, and the life we had growing up, I said, enjoy them. Those are given to you in this time of life, because not everybody had that kind of life.